I really do want to try out another Shadow Lord strategy I recently just thought up of for today. Because every time I fought Shadow Lord so far, I noticed that it never really traveled towards the ground. I think I could probably use that to an advantage. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from just building myself a ceiling with which to hide under and just fighting Shadow Lord from under there. And yes, I did actually try this in creative mode, and for the most part, it will work if you can get Shadow Lord to not fly too far away from the makeshift hideout you made. I mean, I was planning on doing something a little different, specifically like a tutorial on how to like do all kinds of cool things in Super Mario ROM hacks, so I'm probably for the most part maybe just going to get some more runes so I can feel comfortable with another attempt at Shadow Lord or two. And then I'll just try and kill Shadow Lord some more. That's probably going to be most of what I'm going to be doing this stream, for the very likely. Since I still have the Deeplands and Runendorf forcibly linked to one another, I can actually just skip having to get the realm travel ticket, and I can just kind of go straight over there. And then I simply need to just turn all this into actual runes that I can use. Yeah, those are all basically different dimensions I go to. Yes, there really are that many dimensions to go explore in this mod. In case you were wondering. It's that big a mod. Like 69 live streams in and I still don't feel like I'm anywhere close to finishing it. Not like I really mind or anything. I mean, it's like, always has something to do with this mod. It would be like, I feel so silly if I didn't even remember to carry a sword, but looks like I did. Excuse me, I just need my rune randomizer again. I need to just quickly get back there. Oh, so Liz, I see you're on your ult again. If Physicist and Debug drop by the stream, very likely after this, assuming I actually don't spend as much time on Minecraft as I'm expecting to. I mean, I'm expecting to perhaps not have the stream going for that long, because if Physicist and Debug get here, and probably also Flames, I'm going to want to do this sort of live stream lunar magic tutorial. So I can kind of just ease Physicist into using lunar magic for a Super Mario World collab hack. That and maybe just answer other questions people are going to have with ROM hacking Super Mario World, basically. So I just explain how some of the more important things you'd have to know how to do for Super Mario World hacking are done. I do it live on stream, explain everything. And it will probably certainly help for them to actually see it get done live as opposed to just reading up about it. I mean, if you like examples explaining exactly what's being done and actually seeing it being done live, then those streams could be pretty successful. I still have to get around to uploading those other couple, like, recordings I did with Flames recently. I still barely scratched the surface on Overworld editing. I mean, I went slow to make sure he was actually just picking up on what I was saying. I mean, I don't want to feel like I failed at teaching. Okay, so I'm actually almost at 61 runation. All the way from 60, actually just using the Rune Randomizer. And this isn't all that good runation experience. I think it's actually worse than making 5 runes in the Nether, which you start doing a level 8 runation ideally. But I'm mainly here for the life runes, because of this really good staff I use that just guzzles up a lot of life runes. Especially when I'm getting my ass handed to me and just trying not to die during a boss fight that just goes wrong. These essentially being the life runes, by the way. So yeah, those ones. Yep, debug number 69. If Physicist also gets here, I'm probably just gonna double check to see if he still wants me to do like a live stream on Super Mario ROM hacking and just explaining how to do things. And I certainly like to teach him lunar magic. Yeah, I'll just convert all the runes. Once I've converted all these, I'll just see how many life runes are in the batch. It's probably going to be enough to go do a Shadow Lord fight, especially if I don't have trouble with the fight. Because I've actually just come up with another method of actually attempting the fight. I'm going to try something different from what I was doing before. I'm essentially going to make myself a sort of ceiling to hide under. That way Shadow Lord can't just attack me. Rather than just running around like an idiot, getting blasted by Shadow Lord's attacks. Because running away from him isn't really feasible, unless he gets stuck on a tree. So I'd rather just give myself a place to hide, so he can't just, like, obliterate me. So I'll make myself a makeshift ceiling to hide under before spawning in another one. And then kind of just try and kill him from under there if possible. Because just running around screaming really isn't working. Man, I can't wait until I actually have 72 Ruination and I no longer have a need for this randomizer. I can just simply make the life runes in Percasia and just get life runes every time I actually use up an uncharged rune. Like, I can just throw all my blank runes straight into life runes, and I would have to just hope that I get as many life runes as possible from a randomizer. Yeah, because until then, this is like only your really your only viable source of life runes. Everything else you won't get nearly enough for what you're gonna need. Oh, right, I still had some of this stuff from, like, an earlier trips. These were from foraging, I'm sure of it. Okay, so it looks like we're almost out of blank runes. Well, I feel like it's starting to just fail me, so I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try hiding under a giant platform. I mean, it's fun, but it's not really practical if you actually want to get stuff done. I mean, it's certainly funny to watch. Especially if you're SMW physicist, but still. I failed to kill Shadow Lord like 2 times in a row, just trying to run around and catch him on a tree. One of the 2 failed attempts, I actually died because I ran into too many mobs that just either slowed me down or blocked me from moving at all. Okay, it looks like we just put all our runes away. 50 life runes in this box. 64 in this box. That's probably going to be enough for a while. Oh wow, I did pretty good. I just still really want to hit 72 Runation sometime soon. Because it's just really going to pay off in the long run, just having an even steadier supply of life runes to work with. I'm just going to run back to my Ender chest. Because I'm actually still kind of stuck in this dimension and the deep lands because of how my portals are working right now. Like, I accidentally made my Deeplands portal that would normally lead to the overworld just lead here instead, and I don't know how to undo that, so I'm going to just simply put everything I can into this shulker box and then just death warp back to the overworld. And I don't know why I brought all these bullets. Might not even be worth it to try and save them at this point. It's just a matter of what I can save and what I can't. I need to try and save the armor as well. Or why don't I actually just throw out some runes I really don't want? I mean, nothing's stopping me from just tossing some excess runes I really don't plan on using. Okay, look, I have plenty of wind and probably have plenty of fire runes because I actually did make a bunch of them, just actually trending Runation the intended way. So I probably have like excess fire runes as it is anyway, so I think it's safe to say we can throw out some fire runes. That plus I've not really used them for like anything for a long time. So we'll throw out some fire runes. Probably also gonna maybe get rid of some excess wind runes too, possibly. I mean, those are also fairly easy to come by in large quantities. That plus I probably just have a lot of wind runes sitting around, so I'll just throw those out too. Don't think I'm gonna need that many. I'll probably throw out more runes actually. I mean, I mainly want to just actually get life runes. I don't care that much about the other rune types at this point. Probably because I've done this enough to a point where I just have that many runes to spare. Probably also going to want to really consider just repairing some of this armor before we even try Shadow Lord again. Well, it looks like I've pretty much saved everything. I guess now it's time to just Death Warp. Saved everything I really wanted to keep. Yeah, in case you wanted to see what I was talking about earlier. This puts me in Runendor. In case you wanted to see, I have no way of actually getting back from the Deeplands to the Overworld anymore. But that basically leaves me just being stuck to Death Warp to get out of Deep Lands and Rudendor. And also just throw out stuff I might not be able to keep. Like, I threw out some excess runes. And speaking of which, I'm gonna just go and quickly put some away, actually. I'm gonna quickly put a couple of these runes away, because why not? Almost all of this was from just using the rune randomizer anyway. And most of them simply never get used because I'm mainly actually trying to just get one type of rune that I do use very often. And also because I just don't have the runation level required to actually get it without just using a rune randomizer. So this is basically the gist of what I do for runes. Like, specifically life runes. Yeah, as I said earlier, I have plenty of these wind runes. Thought I had more fire runes, but that's still, like, plenty. Like I said, that's still a lot of them. Distortion rune collection is also starting to look pretty nice. And these are just, like, the excess runes I don't really want to bother trying to actually fit in, like, my main chests. These are just all extra runes. Yeah, I get a lot of runes, as you can see. And then let's just re-equip our armor, too. Get back all our stuff out. Could've maybe also tossed out the copper coins. I mean, that probably would have made more sense. You know, I'll just get them back anyways from elsewhere. So my pickaxe must be in my ender chest. Up here, perhaps. That's what I thought. And my boots, too. I'm probably gonna just move the Omni armor back into my weapons and tools chests here. Gonna move it back here for a while. I'll take one more arrow since this bow does have infinity on it. Night vision potions that I'll just use to actually just be able to see clearly in the abyss. I really hope I won't burn through these life runes like that quickly this time around. Level in bits and pieces, I got to Breaking Bridge. Or Bridge Be Gone, I remember that level. And I can tell you, little bastard made that hack too hard. By the way, I liked your hack. Okay, like, did you know that the original version of Bridge Be Gone, the second half of that level was actually slippery? I eventually figured that with all the one-block jumps you have to make in the second half, and considering how fast-paced it can get with all the chomps just eating all kinds of the blocks away, so they wouldn't be there to be stood on anymore, I just made it non-slippery. After some careful consideration, so it was originally even harder. Yeah, like, I did not play around back then. And recently died again, that was just to actually escape Deep Lands and Rudendor because I have no other means of getting out aside from just death warping. Oh, so it looks like this armor is kind of in need of being repaired. I really wouldn't want to risk losing a piece during the fight. This, I should probably get repaired soon as well. I think I could maybe go for a bit longer without repairing these. Can I beat my own hack? I actually did, like, a live playthrough of it where I did. This was like just before submitting it for the third time to SNW Central. I mean, I certainly had fun playing it again. I found like it was really well done. I mean, that's generally what I did with ROM hacks, just make them for the challenge. Okay, I'm gonna need more fermented spider eyes. I am gonna need to get more mushrooms soon. I have like 7 left. I am gonna need more mushrooms for sure. We need more mushrooms at this point. We also need more spider eyes. I thought I had more than 3. Where'd the rest of them go? And we need more spider eyes too. We need to get both of these and these. Shouldn't have to worry about sugar for pretty much like forever because of that huge sugarcane farm I have, but I'm gonna have to go gather some spider eyes and mushrooms soon. Like, I really didn't think I was gonna run out of spider eyes and, like, I knew I was running low on mushrooms, but I seriously did not think that I also didn't have, like, any spider eyes to spare either. So I'm gonna have to do something about that very soon. I guess I'll just use up all of them. I'm still doing pretty good for Emberstone, though. That's 36 more ingots right there in block form, so I'm still doing good with those. Still doing very good in Rosite because I'm actually getting my supply from foraging. And it's actually, like, holding up. Repair Dust is easy enough to come by if you just mine Blazium and Barathos. You just get so much money that way. And we might have to go back for Blaze Rods soon as well. A bunch of the stuff I need for Magic Mending Compound, I'm running short on it. So I'm gonna have to replace it soon. Pretty much need this stuff, but I'm starting to run short. Still have the armor to repair as well. Okay, maybe after I kill Shadowlord, I could maybe spend some time just, perhaps, trying to gather some mushrooms and spider eyes. I mean, if I can find a mine shaft and kind of just farm a cave spider spawner down there, then that could help me with just getting eyes back. Spider eyes, because that's an ingredient in Magic Mending Solution. And I can just go to, like, the nearest roof forest and get, like, another huge supply of brown mushrooms there. So I know that's, like, no problem. Okay, I'm also gonna need my Book of Shadows to actually spawn the boss in, and some blocks so I can actually just hide under something. So a Book of Shadows and some blocks. I guess we'll just go in like this. And we'll just hope that we don't get, like, demolished too hard. Also gonna bring my coral staff, because why not? Wait, where did I leave it? Wait, where did I leave my coral staff? Should be in, like, one of these chests somewhere. Okay, it's right here. Thought I left it somewhere. Don't feel like really carrying all these shulker boxes with me. Don't think I'll need to. I guess we're just gonna go in like this. I'll probably save the gun for when I'm actually ready to spawn in Shadowlord. And the night vision. And we'll just hope the mobs don't give me too much of a hard time just trying to set up for the fight. I see you. Yeah, I totally see that thing. Even if it's not, like, perfectly bright, I still kind of see that Web Reaper there. Okay, those are just some Abyss tokens. Might want to actually drink the night vision potion sooner, just so I can really make sure I actually do see everything. Less likely to just get, like, surprise attacked if I can see everything clearly. This looks like a nice place to just build myself a safety platform to hide under. I'm just gonna make sure the coast is clear and then kind of start building it. Or I can just drink this up now and then start building it and then get ready to spawn in Shadowlord once I'm ready. So this is going to be a platform to basically hide under. Okay, I'm just going to make sure this thing is dead. Just to be sure it won't interrupt my fight. And then I'll just build the rest of the ceiling up here. Should have enough blocks to just finish it, and I can just kind of hide under here if I'm lucky and not have to worry about probably getting demolished for the most part. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think Shadowlord won't fly low enough to the ground that he can just attack me from under here. If I'm not mistaken, he's not going to do that, so... Web Reaper. Well, I still can't hide from the Web Reaper under here. Yeah, it's still kind of long-range me, so I need to do something about it before spawning in the boss. Uh-oh. Something is behind me. That's just going to give the Web Reaper time to attack me. Okay, now it's dead. Just gonna make sure this is actually safe to hide under before doing the fight, because if I can't hide here and then I have to start running all over the place, Shadowlord could just wreck me, so... Not up for the risk. Really not up for the risk. Still have plenty of night vision left, so... Let's just basically get the inventory ready to actually do the fight. This should suffice. If I can hide under here and Shadowlord just doesn't go and do his own thing, I should probably be able to make this work. I mean, I tried it in creative, so this really should actually work. And he's gonna fly off and attack all these other mobs. Should be able to just kind of hide underneath here and just attack Shadow Lord by just peeping in and out. As opposed to actually having him just constantly attack me. Yeah, Shadow Lord can't really touch me while I'm under this dirt platform here, so I can basically just kind of hide. And periodically just heal up if I feel like I'm running low on health. Then when I'm ready to just shoot him some more, I just keep shooting him, basically. It's gonna be slow and tedious, but this looks like it'll work unless he despawns. Okay, right now he doesn't even seem to know how to touch me, and I can just kind of shoot him with arrows from my Baron bow, so... Wait, where's Shadow Lord going? I think he might be attacking something else, maybe. I mean, this mob... The Shadow Lord has the tendencies to just attack other bosses, so there's that possibility too. I mean, he does sometimes tend to attack other mobs. He doesn't just focus on me sometimes. Holy shit, I'm getting hit fast. Alright, so where is he now? Okay, he's not where I thought he was. Okay, he's up there. Unless Shadow Lord despawns, I feel like this is gonna work. This is looking good. If he doesn't despawn, I pretty much have this. If I don't leave him alone for too long, I basically have it. It looks like I'm gonna get him at this rate, but I shouldn't get too cocky. Probably gonna get him, but I shouldn't be too cocky right now. Could still maybe choke this right at the end of the fight, practically. No, we got him. So where's my loot? Yeah, that worked way better than just running and screaming. Okay, so I got a Shadow Blaster, more grenades, and, of course, the Shadow Lord statue for just killing the boss, so... It looks like that's gonna be, like, the preferred method of just killing him now. Just camp him from underneath a platform, and then just slowly whittle away at his health. And I barely burnt through any life runes compared to some of the other attempts. I did not burn through as many as I thought I was going to. Oh, Physicist! I just beat Shadow Lord again, and this method just already looks like it's going to be so much better than what I was doing before. Even though the previous method of run and scream until he gets caught on a tree worked 3 times out of 5, I feel like just hiding under the platform is going to be so much better. Wait. Okay, there we go. That had me nervous for a second. Thought the portals just started malfunctioning for whatever reason. That had me there for a second. So yeah, more grenades, just because I'm killing Shadow Lord for them. I really feel like just going out there again and rinsing and repeating the whole method, because it worked pretty well. It's probably going to work again for the most part. Especially if I can keep the area clear of deadly mobs, it's probably going to work again. Oh wait, I need another Book of Shadows to actually spawn the thing in. And then I'll have to go and eventually just get some more of those. I'll probably kill, like, the guys that give you Wither in the Abyss for them, because they drop them, they're fairly easy to take on for the most part, and they're pretty common, so I'll probably kill more of those guys for the rest of these Book of Shadows. Yeah, like the black ghosts with the wither-like faces that just inflict wither on you. Those guys. Oh, speaking of these black ghosts. There's a Distorter around here somewhere, so I'm probably gonna just opt to clear it out before starting the fight again. I'll just clear the area surrounding mobs too, because why not? Just to be safe. So yeah, there's a Distorter somewhere, I definitely want to clear it out. So I basically can just hide under this platform indefinitely, because Shadow Lord can't really pursue me while I'm under it. So if I can just stay under the platform, should probably be almost guaranteed to get the kill, unless I just choke it somewhere along the way. Well, I do need to get Shadow Lord to actually come here, not just fly off into the distance, because sometimes he does just lose interest in me and just yes. Sometimes I'm literally chasing after the guy. And then this is gonna slow me down, basically. And that's gonna slow me down, too. So Shadow Lord could just get away because of these other mobs just being in the way. And lag not helping either. So Shadow Lord could just get away because of all this. Because I'm being blocked from proceeding unless I just get rid of this. Or just try and tank its damage, but that's risky. Risky to just tank it. I might actually waste all my effort just killing these other mobs. So I have to get rid of the Distorters or I won't be able to move. If I can't get rid of these, I can't move. It's as simple as that. Oh, yeah. 3 Distorters! Yay! 3 Distorters! I basically can't move right now. I basically can't move. I basically cannot move. No, great, a Bloodsucker. Still can't move. Just die already, for fuck's sake. Oh, oh my god. No. Oh, heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't run. And yeah, I can't even run. Shadow Lord is probably gonna be long gone by the time these guys are off my back. Oh look, he hit me again. Oh. Oh look, more guys. Oh look, blindness. Oh look. Oh look, another Distorter. Oh look, it just never ends. Oh look, Web. Oh look, Web Reaper. Fucking hell. I was already at half health. Attacking me. I was already at half health, for fuck's sake. I was at half health, and then I got attacked by a Web Reaper, so, like, I didn't even get time to react to it. Like, by the time I got rid of, like, one group of mobs, like, the next one started attacking me, and then Web Reaper got thrown in the mix, and it was pretty much all over from there. That was basically, it was just basically over at that point. Like, Nada. Can't do anything. You're basically screwed. Got way too many mobs on me at once. Couldn't even take a single moment to even rest. Would have used the nature staff to save myself, but I couldn't even react fast enough because I didn't even see the Web Reaper coming. I was too busy dealing with the other guys. So minus 3714 if I can even get back there. I hope it's going to be that simple, but probably won't be already. Distorter already. At least he's by himself. That's some consolation. At least he's by himself. And Shadowlord is probably long gone by now. So there's a... Yeah, I thought I saw that there. I thought I saw it. So I'm just going to kill it from a distance. This is going to be like less kill Shadowlord and just try and get my stuff back now. I was supposed to kill Shadowlord, but no, I need to get my stuff back instead. And he's probably like long gone at this point. Just had way too many mobs slowing me down. He just flew off in the distance, just doing whatever, and then I literally had all the mobs in the abyss and then some just slow me down and kill me. And there's like freaking distorters absolutely everywhere, so moving around is just a huge problem. Unless I just kill them all off. And if that Web Reaper is still around where I died, then I really wouldn't want to just rush in there, then I'd die for sure. Especially without all my good gear. So that's where I died, basically. That's my backup set of armor, I'm sure of it. Yeah, I'm still pretty good at just getting unlucky in this, actually, it seems. Still really good at being unlucky. So I'm pretty sure everything I threw out was just copper coins and abyss tokens, and not that many of them. Looks like I did just recover everything that was actually important. I got one Shadowlord kill. Would have likely had another if I could have actually even attempted the fight, but way too many fucking mobs just not letting me even have a chance. Couldn't even have like a fair try. I'd like to hunt for more Book of Shadows, but could be at it for a while, so I don't even know if I want to right now after that. I didn't even get a fair try. So I'm thinking maybe I can actually build a wall to prevent Shadowlord from just flying too far out. Could maybe build myself a sort of wall, so Shadowlord doesn't just fly, like, away from me. I'm really considering doing that now, before actually spawning in another. Just build a wall so he doesn't just fly backwards. An upgrade kit. I was looking to see if maybe I could have just gotten the Book of Shadows, but no, I got an upgrade kit. I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, they didn't have that before. I want to show you me killing Shadowlord Physicist, but sorry, you only got to see me get an upgrade kit. Things didn't go according to plan, so I guess just enjoy this upgrade kit. I'm gonna keep on working on my Shadowlord strategy, I promise. I'm gonna remember to probably build that wall for next time. Hopefully it won't just fly over it. Hopefully he won't be smart enough. It's just, he flew off in the distance, he moved so fast, and I couldn't keep up with him because too many other mobs just were gonna just slow me down anyways. Should have had like another Shadowlord kill, but just didn't want to happen. Like, 4 tries out of the 7 against Shadowlord, I had like random mobs from the Abyss just completely mess it up. And to think there's actually another Abyss boss called Elusive. So I still have like all the same mobs just giving me hell. And who knows if that boss is even harder than Shadowlord. Given how I found like a really good setup that makes the fight easy against Shadowlord, Elusive's probably going to be harder. It's probably going to be it's probably going to be even tougher uphill battle dealing with Elusive, I can imagine. So yeah, basically 4 Shadowlord kills. I got every Shadowlord drop besides the Shadow Sword, which would have been nice to see. It's like 1 attack damage stronger than the Unenchanted Blood Fury. I think one of the main reasons why I really went to try and go farm that guy is because the Shadow Sword drop is just a really high incentive. Like, there's a really good incentive to actually go after him. That Shadow Sword, especially if you can get it early game, is just, like, huge. Especially if you figure out how to kill him early and just get the Shadow Sword, that'll be, like, massive. To have a 20 attack damage weapon, especially early game. Or mid-game, at least. That would simply be huge. So, any chance you're maybe still up for me just doing, like, a live stream on Lunar Magic and Super Mario hacking? If so, I might not actually continue this stream for that much longer, and just give myself time to do that instead. Even though I really want to go back out and just farm more Books of Shadow, I mean, I said I was going to do something more interesting. I really do want to see how all that goes with just Lunar Magic tutorials. I think I'd prefer to go out when it's nighttime so I can actually kill whatever spiders I see for their spider eyes. Because I know I definitely need more of those just to make more magic mending compound. I'll probably at least make some more night vision potions because I'm likely going to go out back to the Abyss sometime soon. Mainly because I want to try to exact my revenge on Shadowlord. So I could at least get the potions ready, just so they'll be there for later. There's also always just going back to Gardencia to farm more petals. So maybe, like, Vinocorn could be an option. And there's also Barathos just to get more, Blaziamore to get more money. Or maybe also Percasia start deforesting the area around spawns so the rare mobs would be easier to see there. There's really just so many things I can do. Honestly, not that disappointed. I'm going to be able to find something else to do for sure in the meantime. Guess I could consider making a skeletal axe for myself. I mean, I already do have the skeletal pickaxe. Unbreaking 3 on the axe would be, like, pretty sick. But I have to just build up all these levels again because, yeah, I did actually die recently. I think the forest is, like, west, isn't it? The roof forest. I'm probably actually going to go out to the roof forest, get some more mushrooms, because I know I need those for Magic Mending Compound. You need fermented spider eyes in it, and I'm running short on mushrooms, so I'm going to go actually fix that problem right now. And just also kill whatever spiders I see for their eyes. I'm pretty sure Ebi would be thrilled if she were still here. Yeah, like, definitely one of the few occasions I actually have to go out of my way to kill spiders. Because those eyes are used in magic repair compound, and yeah, you really need to have, like, a steady supply of that for, like, the long game. So you either get mending books somehow from, like, a village, or fishing, or just gather a bunch of spider eyes. Just to gather a bunch of magic mending compound. I'm probably going to save going to Barathos for another time. And I'm probably also going to bring a water bucket down there and start also just hollowing out in underground areas, just so farming parasects and maybe also, like, the rare mobs would be easier. Or at the very least, less time consuming, just by sort of building up the area to just make it suitable for, like, hunting mobs. Less building and more just hollowing it out, because it's underground. And yes, that dimension I'm talking about actually does have, like, 2 rare mobs. One's on the surface. You really don't need to do anything to the surface. It's flat, and it's easy enough to see what spawns on there, even without you doing anything to it. But the underground is a little bit of a different story. Okay, I was wondering what that was for a second. Yeah, I've seen that guy before. Do I have any wood on me? Well, I can get some wood quickly with this axe. Probably also going to consider enchanting it if I really want to go through my plan of deforesting a small area around Bricasia, just so that process would go a lot faster if the axe was enchanted. I'm talking about, like, the prehistoric jungle dimension full of trees. I'll clear out some trees just so it'll be easier to see around there. Okay, there was one of my boats from much earlier. Haven't really had a reason to just go out here in a long time. I mean, I was pretty much just basically set for, like, a long time when it came to mushrooms. I don't know how many live streams had passed since I last had to come back here for mushrooms. It was certainly a lot of them. So honestly, I won't be making trips out here very often. Yeah, because I'd rather just be doing other things instead. They'll probably be more interesting. More interesting than just maintaining an upkeep. Yeah, that's that roof forest that probably still has plenty of brown mushrooms to just grab from it. Alright, so let's just go get those mushrooms. Pretty much the main reason I'm out here. And if I find these spiders, I'll just kill them too. But I am really trying to just go and look out for the mushrooms. I guess we'll find one of these. It's dead now. Here's that village I tried to actually expand earlier. I never figured out how to actually get them to reproduce, though. I never did figure this out. But I did get an iron golem to spawn in here. At least gave me a feeling I was doing something right, but I never did figure out how to just push it further, the village. Yeah, it's certainly been a while since we've been out here. Yeah, it's much faster with the axe, as you can see. Even then, it's pretty quick without, like, an axe, but axe is just so much faster. And there's already, like, 15 mushrooms and probably still more to just pick up. But I think it's only, like, I think it might only be the brown ones that work when it comes to just making fermented spider ice, so I'm going to focus on the brown ones for the most part. Could maybe try the red ones just to see. But I'm expecting it to probably just be the brown mushrooms that work. Yeah, at least these forests are just, like, huge. You can find plenty of brown mushrooms if you look hard enough, and then just break them all down for just plenty of little brown mushrooms. Let's hope I've just left some here. Yeah, I did actually go check this forest over a couple times for its mushrooms. So I might have to worry about running out of mushrooms eventually in this forest and maybe having to go find a new one. I can always pick these ones up too, actually. Or what if I actually just make a mushroom plantation? I can maybe try and figure out how to make a mushroom plantation. I know they have to be, like, planted in a dark environment. I do remember that much, but I don't remember the actual details of starting a mushroom plantation. But it sounds like a good idea. If I could actually figure out how to set it up, I probably should go for it. Oh, okay, so there's some of these guys from a lunar event that must have not despawned. Even after all this time of me not being out here. So I'll just take the Orbulons, I guess. And my arrows are just, like, getting stuck in the sky again. Okay, this thing's not quite dead yet. Now it is. So far I have more Orbulons than I do Spider Eyes. What the hell happened? What even happened? I think I'm probably gonna find more mushrooms here. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's a realm shifter. I'm pretty sure they don't offer different prices. What you see is what you get from all the realm shifters, basically. Man, this guy takes a lot of realm stones. I still have, like, actually 3 I can talk to, like, right next to my base, though. Okay, I'm gonna get a pretty nice view from up here. And I can kind of just walk over to whatever brown mushrooms I find from up here. So that looks like an even better idea than just walking in the forest. Okay, I think I just got that from another Bigfoot, most likely. Okay, that's the village again. So I'm gonna just keep on looking for brown mushrooms. I'll probably be able to find some more. I think this strategy might, like, work in terms of helping me find more. Unless I've probably gotten them all already. That plus it doesn't help that the forest doesn't look that big. Thought it was gonna be bigger than this, but I guess I was probably mistaken. That or I just go up that hill and I'll probably find more. Or I just go up here and probably find some. Oh, there we go. I'm finally seeing some more mushrooms. Probably gonna have to actually consider looking for a different roof forest at this point. And as once I'm basically done with this one, are those? Yeah, they're growing on these trees, these mushrooms. I don't mind. I can still pick them up, but huh? Okay. I mean, it's not like I just can't grab these. So already starting to look like quite a few mushrooms, actually. Still gonna keep on grabbing more, though. Just to be sure I really won't have to go back for a while. Okay, it's starting to look like we just hit the end of the roof forest. I grabbed just about all the brown mushrooms I could. That looks like it's gonna hold me over for like a long time. Should last for a while. Or I could just keep going further west just to see what I find out of curiosity. Maybe just go on like a much bigger journey just to see what I can end up with. Maybe I'll find even more forests I'm looking for, perhaps. Or just like mushrooms like that I can pick up. Just random stuff, like, really, that I could use. I guess I can kind of just pick up whatever mushrooms I do see. It's going to be slower than just cutting down the ones in Roof Forest, but I'll take whatever I can get, I guess. I know I'm good for food, so I'm going to leave these cows and pigs alone, most likely. I'm probably going to be seeing more birch forests at this rate. I was hoping I was going to get more roof forests or just stuff like that, but might get only birch ones at this rate for all we know. If I keep sailing further west, I wonder what'll happen. I have no idea. I guess maybe I'll go south instead and see what we can get from here. Well, there's a lunar event again. If I can get to land and maybe start killing some mobs, but... Okay, there's land here, it looked like. Not quite sure how much of it, though. That looks like an amphibiite cave right there over to my right, but... I have one that's actually close to spawn that's easier to walk to, so I'd rather just use that one instead. I'll just keep my eyes peeled for mushrooms as I walk along the forest. As I walk through, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for mushrooms and just pick up any I see. Specifically like the brown ones, I know you could use those for your fermented spider eyes. No, I'm still just getting more, like, normal and birch forests, it seems. Yep. 69. I want to try and go for 2 Shadow Lord kills, and I only ended up actually getting 1. You would have laughed if you saw how the second attempt went. Shadow Lord can sometimes just fly away and not even focus on you if you can't get his attention. And he's really hard to chase after because he does move pretty fast. What's the Lenny face dimension? Oh, it's a joke level. Someone like, okay, I just got to level 60 innervation just now. I mainly came out here for roof forests, brown mushrooms, and spiders, but once I started actually finding frickin'... Once I actually got out of like the previous roof forest, I kind of stopped finding anything I was looking for the most part. Or if I'm really desperate, I can actually start just taking the brown mushrooms out of the swamplands, because there are quite a few around here. But I prefer the roof forest over like the swamps in all honesty. I mean, the roof forests have like big mushrooms that just break down. You can just get like one small mushroom for like every block in that big mushroom that's like not the stem. But even then, like if you have to grab mushrooms out of the swamp, it's not the end of the world. There's still like plenty actually around here to grab, it's just a little more like click intensive. Like, these are a little bit tougher to click on than just, like, mushroom blocks, but even then, it's, like, not that much more difficult. Oh, I saw something shooting at me. These guys are annoying. How many of them are attacking me at once, even? Just gonna kill them. I'll just kill those guys and be on my way. Another reason why I kind of want to stay out of the swamps. The mobs that can inflict slowness and just shoot projectiles at you. Roof forests don't really have that. That's just something I get to avoid by not being in a swamp. If I really want pumpkins that badly, there's some right here for me. But I honestly don't even know what I'm going to do with pumpkins right now. Just can't really picture, like, a use for them. Yeah, I got plenty of mushrooms, actually. This should be like a huge supply, just for like long term when it comes to like making magic mending compound. But I still want to just grab as many as I can out here because there's still quite a few in the swamps even just to pick up. There's a creeper I couldn't even see. Well, there was. Now it's blown up. That's another guy that inflicts slowness on you when he hits you. Seems like almost all the mobs in the swamp do this. I know the chargers do it. And the guys that shoot the projectiles. Yeah, just to make the chargers even more deadly. Now I'm in Extreme Hills biome. So let's just see how many Orbulons I ended up with after all this. There's still probably a couple more just to claim quickly. I mean, I can still claim like at least 3 more from the mobs I'm looking at right now. I'll just range this guy to death, actually. He's the one that sets you on fire when you walk near him. Alright, so we got 17 more Orbulons. That's 2 magic repair dust right there, and then, like, a bit more for, like, the next time we need to buy repair dust. That's at least 2 magic repair dust already. Okay, like, when did I actually place this netherrack? I honestly do not remember. I know that didn't just get there by itself. Must have been here, like, a long time ago, and I have no idea when I was here. Alright, there's more swamp to just pluck mushrooms out of. Still barely saw any spiders so far. Saw like 1, and that was it, pretty much. Oh, there's a spider. I'll take the spider eye. Yeah, I can always use those. Just one-shot that thing. Do I like Yoshi's Island graphics? As a matter of fact, yes I do. I'm actually honestly getting kind of tired of just being out here. Probably gonna just start heading back to my base. Never really got any word from Physicist or Debug as to whether or not they want to see me do that live stream tonight. If it doesn't happen during like the rest of the week, then definitely for sure during the weekend I can probably just try and get something going. Okay, this is gonna be annoying to get out of. I mean, this does look pretty nice to maybe build like some sort of house under, but I mean, this does look like pretty nice cliffside. Okay, there's some sand golems. And there's a desert, basically. Could maybe try my hand at getting some desert shells just while I'm here. Can maybe try for desert shells just by passing through here. And then if I get any more, I can just use those to actually do some more fights against Smash, which would be nice. Just to be able to get that out of the way. I mean, since I'm passing through here, I'm just gonna try for desert shells. Getting these kills much easier than ever now with my new sword that I didn't have on all those previous trips into the desert. Oh look, I can kill the Sphinxes with explosive damage now. I can just hit the Sphinxes and they still die because of explosive damage, basically. Oh, sweet, 2 spider eyes. Not likely gonna get a desert shell, but it's just worth trying for it. Only got 4 spider eyes out of this entire trip. Gonna need a lot more than 4 spider eyes to just last me for a long time. That's for sure. Well, I guess this'll help. And I'm also getting some experience ideal for just leveling up, just by killing whatever I see. Okay, is that another swampland I see over there? Actually, no, I'm not seeing swampland. Never mind what I thought I saw. Okay, I got some ghost stones apparently. And there's like Ghost Grim Reaper. And then there's another one. I'll just take their banners and stones, I guess. Okay, that looks like more desert if I want to just keep on trying to farm sand golems. And there's a well that serves like no purpose. It does break up on the monotony of looking at a desert, but that's about it. That's about all it's good for. Just gonna throw out what I don't feel like I need to carry, and then just press onwards. There's like quite a few sand golems just minding their own business there. Okay, I'm gonna go towards the spider I see. I don't know if it despawned though just now. No, it seems to like it just despawned the spider. Yeah, I was there a moment ago, now it's gone. There's a bunch of amphibioites if I really want to bother with fighting them, but probably shouldn't bother since not really exactly equipped to fight Corliss. Not gonna bother with killing more. Alright, that's that ocean monument I've still yet to actually touch. Man, it's not like I need anything in there anyways. I mean, I'm basically set for gold already. And I don't really need gold, so it's one of the other reasons I've never bothered with it. Also don't have any plans of really building anything with Prismarine. Even though there are probably plenty of possibilities. Now it looks like I'm back at my own base. That I'm getting very close. Should be able to see it in like no time. Well, I can see the portals to all the different dimensions I have access to. I might consider harvesting the chili farm soon again. So I got like only 5 spider eyes still. That's definitely not a lot. I definitely need more than 5. So I'm gonna keep on looking to see what spiders I find on such short notice. There's a host that didn't despawn from a previous event. This didn't despawn from earlier. It's flying away. Now it's dead. That was rather quick. I think that's just another... I'm being attacked. I think that's just the dart gun. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's a bunch of giants that also apparently did not despawn from earlier. Oh, so that's what was hitting me from the other side. Still only got like, oh, one spider eye. Still just getting them like very slowly. I guess I am just better off going underground into a mine shaft, finding a cave spider spawner, waiting for them to spawn in, that just killing as many as I can before I get bored of doing so. I guess I am better off just doing that. Oh, some spiders. Okay, I thought I saw two, but there's at least... Okay, there are two. Oh, sweet, two more sand golems. Honestly, just ended up grinding these. Said I wasn't going to do much more after getting back to my base, but I did want to grind these guys. Still have not come across a single desert shell. I mean, they're not that common. Man, I really do want to try for the desert shell. I'm pretty persistent with these things, let me tell you. Especially since I have like a sword that's even better for the job. I'm just trying to get desert shells. Okay, so it looks like it started raining in the game. Yeah, I'm actually getting tired of this whole scavenger hunt here. I mean, I certainly gave it a good try. Now, how do I get these guys' attention? Alright, there we go. Alright, it looks like the gang's all here. Oh, okay, these guys are still alive? What are they doing, even? What are they even doing? Besides being really annoying. was hoping maybe I could have gotten the desert shell by now, but apparently I'm not very lucky with that right now. Like, my desert shell luck usually just fluctuates all over the place. It's either incredibly bad or incredibly good. Okay, I can barely move. Oh, right. I didn't actually carry my runes on me. I didn't think I'd need them. Now I can't even find a place to stop to run to eat. Everything's chasing me, so like no place to really stop to run to eat, so... Okay, there we go, we're safe. Didn't really get any sort of chance to just take a break whatsoever. That was a close one. Barely got out of that scrap. Right, where is this guy even going? Alright, so I guess we will just actually head back to our base for real now. I don't want to just do this, like, for the rest of the evening. So I have, like, 8 spider eyes. I'm still gonna want more than that. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll have, like, 9 or 10 after killing this spider here. I guess that puts me at 9. Okay, more like 10. I really have to start taking the spider farming seriously. Even though I'd probably be able to actually get more done if I just spent time not in the overworld. I mean, I do need these spider eyes, so... kind of forcing me to just explore the overworld occasionally just to get spider eyes. Right, this zombie just somehow found a way into my house. He's dead now. So those eyes do help a bit, but if only I had more. But the mushrooms should definitely last us for a while. These are gonna last us for sure. So it looks like I'm gonna have like 10 more fermented spider eyes. But I could still definitely make do with more, that's for sure. Still gonna need more than that. Like, a significant amount more. I'll just put the ghost stones away, this stuff too. Just things I don't need to carry, I'm gonna put away. Right, I'm basically done for the night. We're all gonna spend maybe also a bit of episode 70 just getting spider eyes, because I still have like only like so many spider eyes before I just run out again. I'm probably gonna need more than 10 just for the long term, considering just how much magic mending compound